Oh gosh, I've been trying to write this play for a really long time, a sadly long time.
Yeah.
I was mostly inspired by my mother, who worked at Ms. Magazine when I was a little kid. I always knew I wanted to write something about the 70s feminists, the second wave. I didn't know how to do it. I tried a lot of different ways, and then this sort of emerged from all those false starts. But, you know, it was the kind of play that I thought, like, there's no way I cannot write this. I have to write this. It's in my DNA.
Was there something that helped unlock it when you were stuck?
Yeah, it was really adding the character of the narrator of the play and knowing that we would be sort of going back and forth in time.
I love that, though. Keep going, but like that is one of my things that I love so much, that tool that you used in that.
Yeah, because I wanted to write something about the 70s, but I also wanted it to be about today. Yeah. I didn't want it to just be about the 70s. I wanted to show people how much of the legacy of the second wave feminist movement is still in the conversation today.
What about this? We're like, oh, I need to tell the story. I need to play in this world.
Literally everything. I mean, everything. You know, I am a feminist. I believe in women. I believe in women's stories. I believe in the necessity of women's stories, especially women who are wrestling for causes that are that include the personal but are not just personal in nature.
We just talked to Bess, and she said that she, on a whim, was like, you know what? I don't know this woman, but I'm just going to email Whitney White and see what she says.
I mean, like Shakespeare says, the play is the thing. It is. It's the thing. And when I read the script, it was undeniable. The characters were like leaping off the page, sitting in my living room with me, talking to me as I was reading it. And it just felt like it demanded to be done now.
Tell me, what is it like to be directed by Whitney White?
First of all, the female energy is just delicious.
Yes.
And her whole appetite and excitement and knowledge, this like breadth of knowledge, this brilliant mind that has an enormous appetite.
I play Celeste,
Okay.
and Celeste is a New York badass intellectual who shows up back to Ohio, her hometown, to take care of her mother. And I guess after a while, she realizes she's going to be there a minute, and she says, I need to find people I could talk to.
Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm Kayla Davion, and I play Joanne. A little bit about Joanne. She's a mother. I feel like that's really all you need to know. That says a lot. She has 4 kids. She don't play no games.
Okay, I'm Irene Sofia Lucio, and I play Isidora, who's a Sicilian queen.
She is.
She brings the immigrant POV to the American feminist movement. She's really interested in actionable steps. What can the movement actually do?
My character, so I have 2. So there's sort of this narrator character who's just like myself, basically, as I leave my apartment the moment before I go to the theater. And then this woman who lives in the 1970s.
Bill, his very identity is a bit of a spoiler, so I have to be a little careful. But he, it's a show about this group of women coming together, and then the one lone man shows up just to play basketball and causes drama along the way.
I played Margie, who is a housewife who raised 2 boys and has hit a threshold moment in her life where if she doesn't get out of the house and look for something bigger, she might just do something she'll regret. So,
I mean, I did the first reading of the first workshop of this show, and the moment that I read this play, I was so bowled over. It's different from anything I've ever done before. It's different from anything I've ever seen before. It kind of marries humor with really, really heavy shit. Excuse me.
No, that's fine.
Oh, it's okay?
Yeah,
oh,
totally. Yeah.
Shit.
This play, I think, is going to get done all over the country.
100%.
Hopefully it'll be translated and done all over the world. I think it's one of those kind of tentpole cultural plays that Bess generated. And I love my mom. She's a powerful feminist woman that came of age in the 70s, so it's an homage to her.
It was an ask, like, could you do this workshop? And I was like, so honored that they thought of me for this role. And I was like, oh, is this how people see me? Is this how Whitney White sees me? That's amazing.
A lot of the times I feel like we have to jump into characters where we don't get to talk like ourselves. And the beauty about the 70s and now is there are a lot of similarities in language. And I think Bess does a really good job at that. So I felt like I felt like I would be saying a lot of these things today, and that sold me as it was.
These women aren't meeting in New York or Chicago
Yes,
or San
yes.
Francisco or Los Angeles. They're meeting in a town in Ohio. It wasn't any of the celebrities of the movement that are being featured here. It's average, everyday women that are trying to carve their way and a little liberation in their everyday lives.
It's weirdly kind of been a theme in my career to play people who have been invisible to history, and it's so important, I think, to first of all honor the people who we will never know, who have changed the structure of the world that we live in. There are countless people who we will never know the names of, who we will never know the actions of, who have shaped the world that we live in, and how we can also do the same.